Yo, Supreme Rising, beautiful people. Supreme Risings. Supreme Risings. What's happening? Oh, come on. I got some funky jazz in the background. It is Wednesday, May 14th, aka Hump Day. Let's go. Let's go. What's happening, family? What's happening? What up, Shantae? What up, Shantae? How y'all doing? How you doing? What's happening? We got the mellow vibe this morning. We got a mellow vibe this morning. Very little sleep on the temple. Mind running 100 miles per hour, but had a great evening trading, so it was kind of mixed emotions, you know. Look at that silver buy. Jeez, look at that silver buy yesterday. Come on now. Come on now. Jeez, I gave this silver call. I was explaining. So the name of this live is History Always Repeats Itself. So we're 2 minutes into the live, I want to explain what that truly really means in the market. Because when you're understanding that, when you want to give an analysis to the market, you got to understand what the history looks like. And before you start dibbling and dabbling with anybody or going into business with people, you must do the history on the individual, because not everybody has the same mindset, not everybody's on the same frequency. So not every chart is going to do the exact same thing that another chart is that you have normally compared it to. So what I always like to tell people, the best way to verify your analysis from your top-down analysis is to check the history. So we're gonna teach you guys how to check history today. What's poppin', beautiful people? What up, Megan? What up, G4, my dog? What's poppin' from the East Coast? Twan, what's happening? Patrice, buenos dias. Danielle, what's happening? Megan, what's happening? Carolyn, what's happening? Vanessa Murillo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yeah, so yesterday I was teaching individuals the basics of just how to kind of just verify your history. So I told people, I said, yo, these are valuable points that are happening on silver. And because we have some deals happening in the Middle East, and because we have ceasefire from Palestine to India, and you have an agreement with Russia and Ukraine. Listen, we have good things popping off as an American citizen. So you see the price of silver going up because people start trusting the system again, and people start taking their hard-earned money and they start investing into silver. They start taking their profits from gold because gold has been skyrocketing, and they take their profits from gold and they start investing into Bitcoin and XRP. So everybody, crypto should be up. Everybody should be up on their crypto wallets. What's poppin', family? What's poppin'? I got some nice little jazz in the background, just matching my vibration. So we were looking at this trade just to give you guys, from the 15 minutes, to give you guys a real analysis. So first thing first, if I'm just in the smaller time frame on silver, what made me give these guys this particular zone yesterday was the simple fact, when you check the history of silver, what I mean by checking the history of silver is literally bringing your candles down to a point where you can see it all. You can see it all on camera. Put some fire in the chat if you start seeing how small the market looks. Look at that. I want you guys to remember this right now, because I'm gonna start removing things. I'm gonna get the chart naked. Just understand these zones right here. Here we go. So let me show you before I delete. This is what I saw yesterday in the history when I started getting ready to teach live at 7 p.m. West Coast time. I saw it hit again here. I also saw it consolidating here. I said, yo, if she comes into here, she's gonna consolidate again and she's gonna blast out. People say, well, how do you know? I said, well, I don't know. But what the history shows me, because history always repeats itself, this is a very common area for blast off. That's a very common area for blast off. This is a common area for blast off. Blast off. You can go back and see how many times you had some really good bullish momentum there as the market came inside and pulled back out. So I said, yo, if she comes in here again, she's gonna do the same because that's a trend. Put some 8s in the chat if you understand that. Put some 8s in the chat if you understand that. And if my screen is blurry, all you got to do on YouTube is just zoom in and you can see what I'm looking at. You can see exactly what. So let me reset the chart so you guys can make, so it can make even more sense. You see that? Like, one thing I learned with OBG, with Alex, was how to look at the charts like this on higher time frames. When they like this, he taught me this. You see? He taught me this. Because before I used to look at the charts like this. Like, oh man, what the hell this one doing? Who looking at the charts like this? I want to know what this particular candle right here got going on. I want to know what this one doing. I used to look at the charts like this, like, all right, let me just, you know what I'm saying? And I used to be like crackhead on it, like, and then sometime I would be all the way over, and then imagine before Alex, I never used to be on the small time frames. So I would be on the higher time frame like this, like, what is it gonna happen today? What's gonna happen today? What a daily candle. This is the daily candle. All right, how could I get money from here to here? So I used to trade like that. Alex put structure into my life, you see. So he brought structure when it comes to the trading industry, and he started saying, yo, Brody, you got to start understanding the overall trend and the current trend. And I said, ooh, deadly. Booyah. That's deadly. That's an overall trend. That's the only time it really had its breakout, but it came right back inside there. So if I'm looking at silver and I'm going, yo, she's in that area on the daily. That's a daily. Imagine, you go to the 4 hour, it starts looking even better. You see? She hit the 200, boom, slingshot. Oh, come on now. Yeah, here to tell them about it. Tell them what they can do. What up, JP? What up, Robert? What's happening? You see that? So what I mean by checking the history, let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. Ooh, look at gold yesterday. So this is the trend that we saw on the 4 hour that we just marked up yesterday. We just marked up that trend. So that means yesterday, none of my signals hit for gold or US 30 or NASDAQ, only oil hit. And then it came back in and then hit the modest. I just literally gave it a little bit past the modest. I didn't want to mess with her because I found out when I was retaking it, Donald Trump was talking at the same time. So I was just like, he has the tendency to make the markets go up versus Powell make the markets go down. So now I know the difference. But what we're also looking at today, right here, right now, while I'm looking at it, is a trend line rejection can play off at, let's do 41, let's do 38.41. 32, could be a quick little scalp sale at 32.41 to 32.38. It could be a quick play if we see that. Just to give you guys some action while we're learning, you know what I'm saying? I'll put that over there so everybody can see it. A sell scalp to a hold. We're gonna wait till she get it like right up into that little zone right up in here. And then we're gonna take that. I'm gonna move this down here just to, so you guys can verify. There it is right there. No early entries, take her right there. Let her get it. Let her get all the way in there, right up in there. Actually, let's do it right here to be even nastier. 4340. 4340, that's what we own. 4340 is what we own. So let me change it. I'll put 3240 to 3243. Let that thing push up. Well, here we go. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's go to the day. Let's go to the, oh man. Everybody got that? Because I'm going to have to delete all of this. Everybody got it? Well, actually, we'll go to something else and somebody just keep an eye on gold. Somebody keep an eye on, Patrice, keep an eye on gold and text me if she get over there because we finna start dancing. Sorry, a little slow in hitting my like. Oh, you already know what that means, Wayne. You already know what that means. That's half, at least half, because you're moving a little slow. You know what I'm saying? You got to at least give me 75. 75, good 75. Imagine, 84 beautiful people in here, 55 likes. Sheesh. If this was Mario Kart, I got all of the banana peels and the turtle shells busting at your damn bumper right now. If this was Mario Kart. If this is Mario Kart right now, not only am I in front of you, not only am I leading you, but I'm literally launching the banana peels at your car right now and the turtle shells to spin you out. Just saying. But for those who have these signals from yesterday, we're not gonna delete them. We're gonna go to a different pair. Let's go check NASDAQ. Let's go check that. I told y'all yesterday NASDAQ wasn't dying, right? I told y'all yesterday. I said, yo, I can't give you any sales on NASDAQ. Imagine if I would have gave y'all that gap sale on NASDAQ. It would have just messed my percentage up for no reason. It would have messed my percentage up for no reason. You see? So that's why I said we can only buy yesterday on NASDAQ. Alex gave a cold buy this morning in early bag. So if you're an elite member and you're not waking up for early bag, like you got to start understanding your priorities. Like you can't be sleeping and literally trying trying to manifest millions. I'm just saying. Like you at least got to like understand like regulated sleep. Like what? Like, oh, yo, bro, I'm like at 3 o'clock on a Wednesday, 6 o'clock on a Wednesday. Yo, I'm 5 o'clock on a Wednesday. Yo, I'm there. I got to get up at least like to go get these plays, you know? And then because sometimes these plays don't hit right then and there. Sometimes these plays hit a week from now. And then they'll be like, yo, early back from last week, GJ hit. And it's up fucking gargantuous pips that you just lost on gold. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to reset this thing. And let's talk about NASDAQ. First thing first, I want to let you guys know what I said yesterday has basically came true. I don't act like I'm a Nostradamus around here, but I have a little eye on the market when I'm giving it to overall analysis. Like I said, through all of the trade deals and all of the good news that is happening for America, indices are going up. So when indice goes up, gold goes down. These are these common denominators on what's going on because people start taking money from precious metals and then they start putting it back into like the indices, commodities, like they start putting it back into Fortune 500 companies and like start back investing into tech, investing back into America. And on top of that, you're going to see the dollar start rising for the simple fact. Why? Because a lot of people are going to start basically spending money back in China because they got to take the dollars and go over there to China because now the tariffs have been relieved and now you got a 30% and a 10% versus a 245 versus 125, you see? So now you got you see the dollar going up, and when the dollar goes up, gold also goes down. You see crypto going up, gold goes down. So you want to find positions when these are happening, but you got to understand gold. When you look at gold, let me go back to gold real quick. and you still start talking about that is a situation analysis. Oh, don't hate on me. That's a situational analysis. Overall, gold going up, you see? Overall, she's going up. So history shows for the last 3 years, she's going up. Just right now, she's going down because people are taking money and putting it into other sectors, which is what you see over here in the watch list. You see? This is what you see in the watch list. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to have the awareness. It's a beautiful thing to be able to see it. It's a beautiful thing to be able to teach it. And then for those who can receive it, oh my goodness. First time viewer, do you also give stop losses? Yes, Caleb, I do give stop losses. I do give stop losses. But I let you decide what your stop loss should be. You know what I'm saying? Like your money is your money. My stop loss and your stop loss might be totally different. I know Lugo's stop loss is different from everybody, you understand? Because what I'm willing to lose and what you're willing to lose could be totally different. So I just give you that range and I tell you, listen, if I just gave you a 30 pip zone, don't you know what I'm saying? Don't max out your account, bro. Take 1%, 2% risk. You know, when I'm giving you 7, 8 plays a week, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm shooting, last week I went 8-1. Last week I went 8-1, gave out over 9,700 pips. You know what I'm saying? Most Fortune 500 companies that are in the stock markets are not even giving out that pip in a month. We gave it out like in a week. like real shit. Yo, what up, Big A? What up, baby? I think I owe you a phone call. Big dog. I owe you a phone call. I got you, baby. I owe you a phone call. So let's go with it. So watch this. So, like I said in the beginning of the live, the title of the live is you should be clicking that motherfucking thumbs up if you in here and you trying to learn something the rest of the 99. That's the title of the live now. That was Mr. Holistic's aggressive translator, so please forgive him as he shows his ass every now and then. But the title of the live is History Always Repeats Itself. And for one who wants to participate in the financial market, you have to consistently find yourself checking and verifying your current analysis to the history of the pair that you're trading. So if I'm looking at the week and I say, yo, how did I miss this move right here? Everybody was talking so much shit. Donald Trump is going to crash the economy. Oh, America's going down the drain. Oh, America's in a recession. Let me show y'all something. America has been in a recession, you see. Look, America's been in a recession. This is from 1984. Look, 1984. Look at the dollar. The dollar is going down since 1984. Like, are y'all kidding me? Look, it's going down from 1984, April 85 right here. Monday, April the 15th, 1985. Talk about a recession. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? Look at this. You see what I'm telling y'all? So people don't look at the history. So when you go back to the history, people going, man, what the hell has 1985 got to do with anything when I was born in 2006? Well, the dollar died in 1985. And that's when you'll start seeing all of this new shit coming on. You'll start seeing, well, what happened also in 85? You can go back and look. You can go back and look and check that research. But let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Watch NASDAQ. Watch NASDAQ. We're going to go back to the day. And now I want to check, how did I miss this area right here? You see? When everybody was talking shit, we saw this area. And let me tell you why. Look. Let's go back to the history. This area right here, look. This right here is the same area where she took off from, right here. It's also a heavy area, decision area right here, meaning if I put a line right here, watch this, to verify this, the top of this consolidated area, and I make that line green, I go, something happened here when the market was coming from here all the way up here and started getting hella confused. It didn't know if it was going to keep going up but it knew it didn't have enough buyers and enough strength to break this level of 16,582. That's the price right here where she decided to go down, find more buyers, and you go look here for history. Watch this. Let's go back into history. I don't think they even let me go back that far. They're not even letting me go back that far. But you can start going from here. Watch this. This is January 2023. This is January 2022. This is June 2022. November 2020. Look at I'm looking like that's all the way to 2020 right here. So you go, yo, she blast off. She blast off in January to 2023. So if she didn't pull it up and broke this structure, imagine this. She broke the structure December 2023. Do you understand that? It took the hell for a year to break this structure of 16,582. And once she broke it, she went all-time high. Donald Trump got into the office. You can look right here. Look, right here. January 2025. He started coming in and shaking the markets. He started shaking the markets. The markets dropped. Boom. History shows that 16,582, that's a great decision area. So we press the buy button there. Put some 8s in the chat if you just understand what I just taught you. Put some 8s in the chat if you understand what I just taught you. I just showed you how to find the big move. How to find the big move. Just by checking the history. So the smaller the time frame, if I get in a 4-hour, you're going to see more history of buyers participating in that particular time frame. So when I start telling you guys, we analyze from the week to catch the overall trend versus the current trend. And if I see overall the market is going up and I see currently the market is going down, by the time I get to the day, I start seeing what the daily candle looks like. If the daily candle looks like a bullish candle, we're going to be literally going with the overall trend. If the daily candle looks as a bearish candle, I know if I want to make money, I have to trade with the current trend. So I go to the 4-hour, find the gaps in the 4-hour, and wherever the gap is closer to the overall or to the current that matches the analysis that I have from the weekly and the daily, I put the gaps there and I wait for the zones. And then I go into history, because if I start going down to the 1 hour, to the 30 minutes, now watch this. This is your daily, and this is already set. Watch this, beautiful people. Let's go to the 4-hour. Look at the 4-hour. Look at the 4-hour. Let's look at where she's at right now. Let's look at where she's at right now, beautiful people. Let's reset it. Boom. Let's see where she's at right here, right now. The market is right here, right now. This is a 4-hour chart. This means if the market is currently sitting right here, she's coming from down here. So if this is where she's at, this is where she's been, this is where she's going. Put some 8s in the chat for clarity. Put some amens in the chat actually for clarity. Let me say that again. This is where the market is at till date right now, 22,285. In fact, let me make sure everybody can see that. There we go. Everybody should be able to see it. 21,288. And if you would have did your history, you would have known this was the place to buy and hold to change generational financial gaps in your life right now. A 1.0 right here, leave a 1.0. 0.25, 25 cents in the market right here. 75 cents in the market right here. Game over. Game over. Game over. So for someone who is literally truly trying to learn and you're making it extremely difficult, you have to understand where the actual price is currently at. Where is the price currently at? You can see it right there, 21,283. Where has price been recently? Down here. In April, she was here. Do you guys understand what today's date is? It is May 14th. April, let's see the date. April the 8th, she was down here. You understand that? Like a month and a half ago, month and a week ago. She was right here. What was y'all doing a month ago? Where you asking me, Jalen? Oh, I can bring my trading Bible out. I can bring my candlestick Bible out right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Moses in the Bible. I told you that boy's good. I told you that boy's good. Somebody said gold is incoming. Gold is incoming. She said like 37. We'll go back. We'll watch her over there. We'll watch her over there. She hot 37. We have 43.40. We have 43.40 over there. So she can hang around 38. Let's get into her. Let's get into her over here. Yeah, she coming in there. She coming in there. She right there at that trend line too. She right there at that trend line. So she could give us a trend line rejection and not make it to this zone right here. So, but we're gonna let her play herself out. We're gonna let her play herself out. I would normally hit this right here, but there's a lot of good news going on right now. There's a lot of good news going on right now. So we're gonna keep an eye on them. Let's keep teaching. Let's stay focused on teaching right now. Learning, then earning. We're only 27 minutes in the class. 27 minutes in the class. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. From that area, like I was telling you guys, this is just history. History proves that this is a very heavy decision area. So we should have been knowing that. And then by pressing the buy button right there, by understanding more of this particular price and why this price is extremely important and why I personally liked it so much then, is for understanding that, yo, if she doesn't break this area, that means she's gonna go all the way back up. And then this is what she's doing. So you can get onto any pair and start checking the history on what is happening. So imagine if she's right here and she wants to go there, this is also a heavy decision area. And she already broke through it. You can see the price line right here. So imagine when she got up here, when she had to go through here, NASDAQ, you can see consolidation right there. Watch this as we zoom into it. Watch as we zoom into it. Look at there. There it is. There it is right there. There's your consolidation. Somebody type it in the chat. Bigger the consolidation, bigger the breakthrough. Bigger the consolidation, bigger the breakthrough. Look, everywhere you see it consolidating at, that was the fight that it had to get through to break through structure of a previous historic area. Sheesh. Look at that. Look at that. This is boom, breakthrough. Boom. See how much trauma it went through to come back down here to boom, 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 shake a little bit. Boom, shake a little bit. Breaking areas. Boom, breakthrough area, shake a little bit. Look, that's history. History shows if it gets through this, the next area is here. So here, boom, there it is, right there. Here's your next area. I'm pointing it dead to your face. Next area, here, boom, there it is. Boom, I'll move it over so you can see it. It's currently in an area that historically, if she breaks through it, she's gonna go all the way up. If she currently stays right here and don't break through it, she's gonna go back down a little bit, find more buyers, and then come back up again because she's fighting this area right here currently. And she has enough buyers that are in her from here. Meaning you could have took this trade, took partials, put stop loss at break even, and she never ever came back down. Never ever came back down. Phew. So you're saying Nash should just keep going up? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, she should keep going up. Have you not seen the news? That's because you're afraid to lose, Mr. J. Lee. You're afraid to lose, Mr. J. Lee, because if I'm taking a trade like this, for an example, if I'm in say a trade like this particular trade, my stop loss would have been like kind of like right here. If I would have just entered in here, I would have put my stop loss as structure. Now I wouldn't even been looking at the money. I would have been just looking at the structure. I'm like, yo, I just don't see it breaking this area and clipping me from here. There's a potential, but there's more potential for her to take off from here. So if I'm looking at that area and I'm going, yo, it only came down here twice. It stayed up here like 7 times. So I'm just gonna put my stop loss down here, because if I'm the 3rd time, fuck it. That's how I look at the stop loss, Jaylee. So that's why I'm also hashtag no stop loss, but understanding what I'm willing to lose while I'm managing a trade in the initial entry. So when I enter in the trade, I'm not entering in going, okay, here's my buy, market execution, buy. Okay, here's my stop loss, boom. And then, no, I'm pressing the buy button, bro. And I'm like watching that motherfucker. And I'm like watching it move, watching it do what it's doing. And then I get this little blast out, boom, stop loss, bang, break even. That's how I trade. Take partials, stop loss, break even. Bink. First thing I do, stop loss, break even, take partials. That's the routine. So if I have a 0.75, first thing I'm doing is taking 25, leaving 50. Boom, running 50. When 50 breaks out of this area right here, I take another 25, leave 25. Now, boom, another 25 is there. I take 5 and I leave 20 running. Then I take another 5, leave 15 running. You see, like this. Every time it's breaking structure. Because the only way you really truly win is if you're taking the money. Only way you're truly winning if you're taking the money. I see a lot of screenshots, but I don't see nobody taking the money. I'm just saying. See a lot of screenshots, but I don't see you taking the money. You gotta take the money, take the money, take the money. The bigger the consolidation. Yo, Laureen, you won something, right? You got selected for something yesterday? I apologize for not giving you any congratulations. I was so off the telegrams yesterday. Gee willikers. Let's go. Yeah, take the bag home, man. You got to take the bag home. What gold is that? You see? Gold is at 36. So gold is pushing down just a little bit, you see? She's being annoying. But she's at the trend line. This is why she's pushing. It's a natural trend line rejection. You see? That's a natural trend line rejection. She was at 38. She's sitting at 36. That's like a 20 pip scalp. If I'm personally trading and not teaching, I would have just took the trend line right there and been willing to go, all right, I'll take this little 20 pip scalp and just take the $200 and then see if she pushes back up to the EMA 9, because this is where she wants to drop from. That's how I would have traded this first thing in the morning, to literally just grab $200 to $300 to go in a little heavier up here. That's me personally, because I have a trend that she's been respecting all day. Don't forget, yesterday, she was literally, this was a zone that was right here. Understand that, 43.40, we were looking for this zone. So this red box was right here. When we was teaching yesterday, Go was right here. She was right here. And then she dropped. And we was like, oh shit, well, I guess she left. And then she consolidated. She dropped all the way down to the 200, pulled back up to the EMA, consolidated, hit the trend, and drop. Hit the trend, drop, open up now, back at the trend. History always repeats itself. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. We could see the 2709, I mean the 3209 to the 3212. We could see it from this drop. That's why I say 3243 toward 3240 is a sell scalp to hold. Meaning I take partial, put my stop loss in profits, and I see if it goes all the way down. I don't cut it. I don't cut it because I'm happy with, I see $80, $100, $200. I don't cut it. I go, because I can see from here, I can easily see her coming here. Boom. And then reversing back out and running this whole area up over here. Sniper game. Sniper game. And what's important when you start understanding the history is because when I start with my week and I understand the analysis of the overall trend versus current trend, and if you don't know what that means, let me say this again. Let me just show you on gold. Let me just show you on gold. I'm gonna just delete everything. I'm gonna delete everything so you can have a clear picture. Overall, She is going up. Everybody can see that. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see that. Overall, she's going up for 3 years. 3 years she's going up. Bang, overall. Currently, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks she's been going down. Price has been rejecting to lower lows. Understand that. So if I really want to make money right now, yesterday, all I had to do is just sell gold. It shows you right there. This week, for the last 4 days, all we had to do is just press the sell button at the beginning of the week and just let her ride. You understand that? You understand that? So currently, she's going down. Overall, she's going up. So that means in the mindset, you have to be willing to scalp sell and literally day trade buys. So you're going to hold buys longer than you're going to hold sales for the simple reason at any given time, the overall trend could take over your analysis. That's the key to understanding the mindset. So yes, she's going down. Yes, I should have held that sale. But the overall says at any given time, she's going to go back up. So why put yourself at risk to be selling for long periods of time when it should be scalping, selling for the current trend to make your money today, but overall finding a position to buy when it's dropping down versus looking at the excitement you get from the profits you make from scalp selling. Get excited from the profits you're going to get from getting a cheaper price in the buy. Let me say that again. Versus getting extremely excited from the profits you receive from the sale of gold. Get just excited that the market is going down for you to buy it at a cheaper price. Imagine if Louis Vuitton bags went from $2,500 to $250. Oh man, you're going to get excited and you're going to go get you a Louis. You're going to go get you a Louis. You understand that? You understand that? Imagine if the Keegan water filters went from $4,000 to literally $39.99. You're going to go get you a Keegan machine in your house. I'm telling you, dead ass. Imagine if the G-Wagon went from almost 200-something thousand to just a $35,000 to $40,000 vehicle. Ew, everybody's gonna be pushing G-Wagons. You understand that? You understand that? So this is what I get excited for. I go, yo, if gold has been at 3,500 and now she's sitting back down here at 234, 32, 34, that's 300 something pips less. Huh? And it's starting to match the overall trend. It's like matching the overall trend right now. Here's your overall trend. That's an overall trend right there. Boom. I go, yo, this is the biggest buy of gold right here. Boom. I want to see a 31.92, 31.95. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, let's see if we can get down to the 31.92s. Let's see if we can get up over there because that's a weekly trend line rejection. Look what happened last time it did that shit. It went up for the damn near 3 weeks. History always repeats itself. Go hit 39, and then he hit 39 and dropped. Puta quinte. Puta quinte. Let's go to our area. Oh yeah, it was right there. What was that? 40.43. She coming. I think she coming. Oh, she gone. Damn, we missed her. I think because I changed my zone. I think that was the original zone too. That was the original zone, 40.37, right? You wasn't supposed to catch that, bro. Damn, we missed that zone right there. I gave it and I changed it. Sheesh. Damn, que la puta la parió. Chicken George. Yeah, Jamie, you gotta be dying right now. Damn, I gave that shit. I gave that, So for the new people who are just watching, because I second guessed the analysis, the original analysis, that the trend line rejection, I should always take the trend line rejection trades, and that trend line rejection trade was sitting at 41.38 was the actual zone. 41.38 was the actual zone. Yeah, I know I saw Patrice. I know I saw it, but I was just trying to stay focused. I was like trying to teach some people some shit. Oh, look at you. She said, I took gold at 39. Good job. Good job. I was trying to teach y'all. Y'all made me miss money today. Every motherfucker in here right now owe me push-ups. Especially the other 20-some-5 people that ain't liked the live yet. Y'all owe me push-ups. For sure. 500 push-ups to everybody. Oh, sick with it. This was the original zone. 41.38. That's like money. Look at that. That's sniper game. That's sniper game. That's sniper game. Damn it. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Yep, I gave 41.38, Eric. Thanks for reminding me, bro. Thanks for reminding me. That's like 50 pips to the head. That's like 50 pips to the head. 60 pips almost if you took the 59. The 39. But it is what it is. That's the beauty. That's the beauty. It ain't your booty, it's your beauty. That's good. That's good. Whoever took it, I'm glad you guys took it and made some money. I was in my educator mode. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's like I get that SpongeBob voice when it's like moments later. It's 4:42. So I guess the next part of this class is learning not to have the FOMO into some shit that you done projected, because this thing is going to go all the way down to the buy. So, so this is what happens to most people. Let me show y'all what y'all do. Y'all see a zone, y'all miss the zone. Y'all see everybody talking about it in the chat. Oh my God, Mr. H zone, he hit that motherfucker up 80 pips. Damn, that motherfucker cold-blooded, that motherfucker. And then people just over there hating themselves at their job, and they see all this excitement in the telegram, and they go, oh shit, that did hit Mr. H zone. It looked like it's about to come back. Hell, hit the 200 right there. Mr. H said that's the magnet, and then y'all press the sell button right here. Boom. Now, overall, if you just held this sale, you would win a very bad trade. You would win a really good trade in a really bad position. Let me say that. You would win a really good trade in a bad position. That's what would happen. But 9 out of 10, when you press the button, the market likes to go the opposite way. But currently, this is just might be a lick. But imagine if you FOMO'd in, but you FOMO'd in from the 15 minutes. You see? You FOMO'd in from the 15 minutes. Right here. Look at this. Watch it. Watch it. From the 15 minutes. This is the 15 minutes. You FOMO'd in right there. Right now, you barely in profit. You may be like $2, $3, $4, $5. And then this area right here. Look at this decision area right here. Remember that area. Remember, history always repeats itself, right? Oof. Look at this area right there. Look at the area, you see? Look at the area. But we just know currently she's going down, so that's why Mr. H was trying to get y'all that sale from up here versus right up in here. Oh man, look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Even with a bad entry, you motherfuckers is be up. You can't fake the funk. The signal was cold. You can't even fake the funk. You can FOMO in and win this motherfucker right now. I'm trying to prove a no FOMO point, and I'm ready to FOMO. Everything I just said, forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. It's a winning trade. It's a winning trade. It's never too late. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, this could for sure come back. It could pull back. It just hit the oversold market right now. So if she breaks these wicks right here, if she breaks these wicks, she's out of there. She's out of there. That's literally like a 110 pip trade right now. That gave you like 100 pips, like right there. 80 pips. If you hit the 39, that's 90 pips right now. In the face, in the last 15 minutes of the class. Yeah, look at her, 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 look at her. Look at this. Now just look at this. That would have been a successful FOMO. That would have been a successful FOMO. This bitch. I swear for God. This help her ratchet as hell. Look at this. Just look at this. Class is over. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. I don't know where you're going, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Well, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Y'all see me spaz out on camera. You see these influencers out there, bro. It's like perfect content. You know what I'm saying? I ran up on a guy on TikTok the other day. He had like 90 entries from 0.01 in the wrong direction. And he's saying, it's going to come back, it's going to come back. Just listen to me, it's going to come back, it's coming back, it's coming back. Okay, we're going to take another entry, I said, the hell's going on over here? Y'all auction trading? 35, 45, 55, 55, 65, 75, 85, 29, 29, 20. I'm like, damn. Oh, now I'm laughing my ass off right now. Look at this. Look at this. Shameful. But for anyway, you guys can thank me for my service and make the rest of your day the best of your day. Yo, bro, look at this. This was a nasty trade. I messed up. You could have FOMO'd in at 32 and still be up almost 50 pips. Like, yo, this is amazing. It's amazing, but like a gut punch. Like where you're like looking at the ref like, yo, bro, can you have him, this guy, keep the gloves above the belt? Keep the gloves above the belt, please. Yeah, Patrice, let me hold something. Let a brother get $5. That's auction trading here. I'm telling you. We got a 32 going to the 27, 27, 27, 5, 27, 5, 2, 42, 40, 40, 43, 40, 43, 40, 43. Got it going once, going twice, going three. Sold at 39. Boom. Telling you, sold at 39. Man, 39 to 26 right now. This is the worst feeling. I mean, I don't know if you guys, I'm telling you, as an educator, and I have my finger like right here. I got it open on my phone. I'm like ready to just press the button. I got 2 lots sitting right there. I'm like, I see the text, gold comment. I'm like, but my shit is 40-43. The devil is a lie and the truth ain't in them, beautiful people. The devil is a lie and the truth ain't in them. Let's go. Anybody got any questions? We got like 10 minutes left in class. If you guys got any questions, I'm more than willing to entertain your question and answer some of them. For those who are struggling, we officially got the same amount of likes as we do got people. So I'm wishing everybody abundance of abundance. 888 energy on everything that you're trying to manifest. You see the difference? In the wishes when we equal out and we like equally yoke ourselves with each other. Anytime we are unequally yoked, you're gonna get a blast from me. You're gonna get the wrath. You see how we just get unequally yoked right now? Boom. So whoever that one person is, your pinky toe is gonna get cut off today by the edge of your bed. You see, it's just that simple. It's always one. It's probably my cousin or somebody too. Oh, she dropping. She dropping. Like the FOMO even is a signal. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, bro. I'm like, I was already, and you know what happens? I was like so ready to press that button right there. I was so ready, and I didn't press the button because you know how you start celebrating wins before you even get them. I was already thinking like, yo, this money right here is finna go to this. This trade right here is finna go to this. This is finna. I was already spending the money. I was already spending the money from 38.41. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill a gym right now. I got back today, so I love back days, so I'm gonna go crush my back right now. I'm about to go crush my back right now. So this is funny. Let's watch it. Hell, we got 9 more minutes. Anybody got any questions? Can we get a quick explanation on the Fibonacci tool? Ain't nothing quick about the Fibonacci tool. Absolutely nothing quick, but I can show you real quick. Remember I told you about the overall trend and the current trend? We got a lot of, let me move these little things out the way. Why this thing don't want to move? Okay. All right. Y'all remember when I told you about the overall and the current? When you say it left us, that means it can't touch the same zone because of the trend line? No, that means it's gone. That means it's gone bye-bye, and we didn't get an opportunity to get none of it. That means I had a bad one, and she left my ass. So I no longer have that bad one. So let me give you a quick analysis with the fib. I had a bad beat. And that bad bitch left me like this. Gold headed, look at that. Gold is literally truly heading to the little trend line right there, like I was telling you guys in the analysis. That's crazy. That's amazing. So here's your Fibonacci. Boom. You can go Google what the Fibonacci is, but it's a retracement tool. So understand with the Fibonacci, the market likes to go from 78 to 50. That's kind of like the range of retracements. The 78 is the white line. That's where you start saying, all right, this is the area where we just went into a retracement area. So she likes to pull up. If I'm checking the history of the 78, she went past the 78. Everything right here is like down here. So that lets me know she was closer to the 61. She could come to the 61, which is 3,133. This is a weekly. So if she comes right here, I got, what did I tell you? I like the 192, 193 area, the 191 to 194. Like I like that area right here. Why? Because you also have your trend. Ooh, you have your trend there, you see? Buy out, right here, peak. So I go, yo, that's close to a 63. That's almost to a 63.8. A 61.8, that's almost to the 61 on the Fibonacci. You don't have to know nothing about the Fibonacci. Just know 61 to 50%, that was a 50% pullback if she comes right here. The price is right there, you buy her. I can buy it also at 61, but I go, it's a trend line and the EMA 9 right there. I'll take the chance of buying here. If she breaks through, I don't mind taking a sell retest back down, you see, because now she's past the trend, the uptrend. I think that is about the quickest Fibonacci analysis that one can get. I hope you can understand it. I hope you can understand it. You just got to go back and watch it and play with the tool. You just got to go back and play with the tool. Because if I look at NASDAQ right now and just see what she's doing right now, take the Fibonacci and go, she's right here. This is where she came. If I truly want to get her and find a really good buy, 1 second, let's get her out of here. Let's go to the 4 hour and do it. right there. 20,903 to 20,930. That would be my initial zone right here that I say, yo, that's the next big buy area because that's where it consolidated at. 61.8 is the bottom of that consolidation. You see how it lines up? You can put the Fibonacci from the top to where she's at, to where she's been. This projects where she's going. 78, 61, 50. These are your three better entries. So I go in light, I go in heavier, I sell my mama right here. Good job, Samantha. Good job. Good job. I held myself accountable. I told myself from the mindset that I'm going to hold myself accountable to the trading routine, saying what I'm going to say, I'm doing what I said I'm going to do. So when I said I'm not going to FOMO into trades, if I don't catch my zone and I miss my zone, I'm not going to just go because I know where the projection is going, just jumping in anything. So I feel really good and shitty at the same time. But it's just another sniper move on live stream that was called, just wasn't taken advantage of by me. But my students, on the other hand, damn, Gina. Gina, damn. That's like 190 pips right now. That's almost 200 pips on their ass. In less than 57 minutes. That I can't even claim on my record. But if you were live, you know. If you know, you know. I think this is the first time we've had more likes than we have people in class. Oh my God. The little 10 that has did that, you just made my day. You make me miss this trade so much better. But let's look at the history. Let me hate on the individuals that is in it. So history always repeats itself. So let's talk about the title of the class before we go. For those who FOMO'd into that sale and those who took it without letting me know that you took it, boom, there's a decision area. These are decision areas right here. The 16, 17, the 208, the 208. Remember I said that's where our buy zone from yesterday. I think it's 208, 211 or something like that. These are decision area. But you guys can get that trend. You probably get the trend line rejection. You probably get this 3202. You can probably get the 3202. Look at this shit. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. I might just hate on y'all. Say y'all take y'all money. I see it flipping. I see it flipping. Take your money. Take your money. Ew, let's go. Let's go. All right, beautiful people. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Make sure you go in the live. Go on my YouTube. Drop a comment on the live stream. Let me know what you learned today. Let me know how you had fun learning and earning and start, even though you don't even know what you're looking at, but you had some type of understanding what Mr. H was talking about today. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel good when I know people are really, truly learning, when I'm just giving you guys the sauce. I'm just giving you guys the sauce. I'm like, what's the zone? It already hit. It already hit, bro. 38.41. I gave 43.40. I changed it. And she hit 39 and I didn't press the sell button. Jeez. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all gonna make me not even want to go to the gym. I'm probably gonna sit over here and just look at this for the rest of the morning. Look at her. Just look at her. All right, guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. I love you guys. I love you guys. Hell yeah, Mac. We're going against all odds today. We're going against all odds. No, but I'm probably going to make the buy zone, probably make it not valid. We're going to see how it keeps coming in the market, coming in today. Yeah, silver blessed like crazy. Silver was a blessing, for sure. All right, guys, y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Make sure you go into the live. Make sure you go into my YouTube right after this. Click on the video that you just watched, comment it, and if you can't find it, comment it on any other videos. You know what I'm saying? Comment it on any other videos. Today, you really truly learn why history is important and why history repeats itself, and how to really find the bigger plays. You also got a nice little quick analysis on the Fibonacci as well. So y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day, and I really appreciate y'all joining this journey of trading with me. Take care, beautiful people. Love you guys.